How do you leverage the knowledge that those employees are picking up? Do you have the majority of your capabilities and functions operating out of the center? So I've been working with GCCs now for well over a decade. I personally have had the opportunity to help companies stand up and design over 75 of these centers. And even 10 years ago, there were some innovative companies that thought about, how do I use this GCC platform as a training ground for my high potential talent in the organization? How do we move resources in and those leadership roles to give them exposure to things like entrepreneurship or leading in a new environment or leading asynchronously, different time zones, those kinds of things, to give them that additional perspective and move them around as expats. One of the things that happens today is we see that a lot more frequently, but we're also seeing companies that are establishing global leaders out of their GCCs. If you want to be here for the long term, if you want to truly integrate your GCC platform with the organization, thinking about where is that focus or loci of power, if you will. Do you have the majority of your capabilities and functions operating out of the center, or is everybody still located in headquarters or the majority in headquarters? Is all the leadership driving the work out of headquarters, or are there some strategic functions that, quite frankly, are more advanced in the market here that you can tap into for a lower cost or at scale, or basically to get talent that's already been there, done that in the same market that your GCC is already in? If you think about the talent pool that exists today, you've got all the product and tech companies located in the major markets in India. You've got every sector. You've got lots of universities that are bringing in research grants and partnerships with companies and universities. And so from that perspective, having governance and leadership in place that taps into that full ecosystem is very beneficial for the long-term strategic value of the GCC. It's an interesting question, and a question that actually companies everywhere are facing, not just GCCs. I think the main thing is to listen to the employee base and really find out what's driving them, because the world is changing around us. There's a lot of influencers and environmental factors that are having an impact on people's lives today, as well as companies. And so it's always, this blend of finding what's right for the company and finding what's right for the employee. What we find, though, in the marketplace is there's just this enthusiasm and energy for what's happening around AI and future technologies and things like that, that really the companies that have the right messaging, that are interested in helping to drive their companies forward, who want to be part of the future of the workforce, they're able to tell a story in a way that attracts talent and brings that talent in. That may mean that you work on different policies and practices around hybrid work. It may mean that you bring in certain roles that are different from before, like entrepreneurs who can work with startup ecosystem to try to tap into technology that exists that could be beneficial for your own challenges or problems that can be solved within the organization. And also, because of what's happening and technology is available for everybody, it's not up to the company anymore just to have to train their employees. You probably have a lot of employees who are doing a lot of learning on their own time. How do you leverage the knowledge that those employees are picking up by doing things like creating programs to help them solve problems, doing competitions and other things that companies have been doing before, but really expounding upon that and giving the opportunity for the employees to participate in the future? Crowdsourcing, but with your own team, so to speak.